See, it didn't have that much effect when I used Nate. Everybody knows Nate's Caucasian. Like if he'd have been like Lofa Tatupu, like he was chasing that bucket of chicken. Cool. You can't say Charles Tillman chasing that bucket of chicken. Fingers all slippery and fumbling the ball.
Charles Tillman going after that fumble.
By the way, I want to say
like
something.
It's a watermelon.
I want to say right. I want to say something. I watched something that I believe that set me back from my race, but it was rather good TV. If you ever watched of course, I'm probably going to be the only one on the show that's in the porn, but it's a $10 billion a year business. But I'm the only one that buys DVDs. Okay. So we got that out.
You get it free on the internet.
Yeah,
I was saying, I'm just saying,
buy it, but they still sell $10 billion.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
It's like
free
when,
porn
dog. Like when This Ain't Avengers come out, it don't come to the internet first. You have to buy the DVD. Okay. So I got a DVD from a bootleg man. Shout out to the bootleg man. Normally don't agree with bootleg men, but y'all movies is too high. So if I can get it for $3 and it's clear quality, I can watch it in the comfort of my own home in my drawers. But that's why you go to the bootleg man. But anyway, I digress. They got a movie out, man.
Is it a porn?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's called This Ain't Roots. A parody. And I said, my hand was reaching for it. I said, don't get it. Go over here and get the This Ain't Fast and Furious or This Ain't Training Day. But
it was calling you like Pookie.
I can't call it because they had 6 of the finest white women on the cover that I ever seen in my life. So I said, I got to see where do they go with this. How do you take a literal classic like Roots written by Alex Haley and turn it into a porn movie? Best hour and 10 minutes I've ever seen in the history of a porno movie.
You probably sat there and just watched it.
Yeah,
just like
I did. I was like watching the plot. I didn't even measure myself. And I was just like, this is crazy. Look at Fiddler and Missy May. But here it is. This is what was so funny. Like, it was supposed to be dated in slave times, right? So I guess they was running a little low on budget where they were shooting and they couldn't control the scene. But it's supposed to be a slave time. But in this one scene when they outside getting it in, like the slaves dudes was getting it in with the master's daughters and master's wife. And in the distance, you can see like an Escalade. Like it's supposed to be slave time. They ride an Escalade. This movie is great.
Oh, man.
So I recommend that. This Ain't Roots.
This ain't Roots.
This ain't
I'm
Roots.
sorry. I got really off subject,
It's okay.
but I just had to.
Okay, it's time for the picks and upsets.
Well, that's a pick you won't be upset about.
Hey, there you go.
Mr. Boning, what's the first game?
We have Eagles, Cowboys.
Eagles need this game. Cowboys need this game. Eagles for more reasons than other. Eagles need this game because Michael Vick needs to keep his job. I think Andy Reid's done no matter what happens, unless they make some miracle run and get to the playoffs and go to the NFC Championship. Andy Reid's done. His time is just up. It's time to right. I think the Cowboys bounce back and win this game and keep Michael Vick in a downward spiral.
BC?
Oh, man. I'm going to go with Mike Vick, man.
Why?
Because he's the black guy.
The race card is in play.
I'm finna pass out.
Hey, I think I played the race card more than anybody else in
The
one
show
day.
been started. Oh, I can't breathe. Man, who you got?
In that game, I guess it also depends on how Vic does tonight. But I'm going to go with Dallas. I think Dallas is going to win that game.
I just don't believe in Eagles secondary.
I don't have faith in Vic or Andy Reid's coaching ability for that team.
Nnamdi Asomugha has proven to be
terrible.
a bum for all that money they're paying him.
Unbelievable.
He gets worked.
Unbelievable.
They don't throw at the young boy.
They pick on him.
They go right at Nnamdi.
And
I don't know if he's hurt or whatever.
No. He just sucks.
Yeah, Darrell Reeves said, dog, why is y'all paying this man what I make?
Yeah.
Exactly. Nate, what do you got?
Garbage.
Jets, Seahawks.
Leon?
Yes, Seahawks. Very close game. I like my man. You know how I feel about Mr. Wilson. Like I said, rah-rah, sis, boom, bah. The Jets are just a dumpster fire. They're in disarray. They're crazy. I think your man's going to be going after this year. I told you at the beginning of the year. Talk too much. If he didn't talk as much as he did, he'd keep his job.
Rex Ryan,
so
you
I'm
out of
taking
there.
the Seahawks.
I think I'm gonna go with the Jets, man. I think we might actually see Tebow in this one.
Tebow need to be played, but
then they're gonna lose by 40.
I'm going with Mr. Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson
to do his thing. I
think the Seahawks cornerbacks are too big. They're gonna control the Jets' tiny receivers, and the Jets still don't realize that you got Sean Green back there. How about run the ball a little bit?
A little bit. That might
Nate, what you got for game 3?
We got Falcons and Saints.
Woo! This is a tough one because I don't believe in the Atlanta Falcons.
You said that.
And I would like for this to have been my upset special.
Yeah.
I think the Falcons dodge a bullet again. I think they beat the Saints.
Man, they playing in New Orleans. Tough to.
New Orleans gonna be turned up.
Winning that dome, man. I'm gonna go with New Orleans and win that game.
I'm going with New Orleans. I think.
What?
I think it's gonna be New Orleans over.
Nate, this is the first time this homer has went against Atlanta.
No, they've been
your homer ass for Atlanta every week.
They have been my upset special twice, and I've been wrong. Yeah, no, it's not. I've gone up against them twice, and I've lost. I forget who. Carolina. I didn't lose Carolina.
Man, cape for the Falcons every week.
Man, he cake daddy.
No.
Oh man.
If the Falcons was a stripper, he putting them through college.
No, man, come on now.
Well, it is Atlanta, so
He's making it rain.
Nate, what you got for us?
The Bears and Titans.
Not Titans, Texans.
Texans. Is this really a upset special kind of game?
I think it would be, but I think the Texans win this.
Oh.
I know what I said earlier in the show. I think the Texans win this game.
It's at Soldier Field?
Yeah.
Yep, because I think, but it ain't cold enough to affect that offense.
Nope. Yeah.
Not cold enough. And I just think I think the Bears' offense starts out too slow. They can't. Texas can get in the track meet
Quick.
real quick.
Yeah.
Who you got, BC?
I'm gonna go with the Bears.
The Bears. It's a Sunday night game, right?
Yeah.
It's prime time, right?
Yeah.
Cutler got 4 picks in him. Going with the Texans.
Wow.
Cutler plays terrible Sunday nights. It is
JJ, and listen.
It is terrible.
JJ Watt. It's gonna cause problems.
Hey, he that dude.
Yeah, he is.
Real.
Who's your upset special, boss?
My upset special. I love you, Peyton Manning. I think you are the greatest white man to ever play the sport. Give me my buddy.
The race card is in play.
The greatest white athlete ever.
Whoa.
Peyton Manning.
His head big enough.
But he's going to lose to the Panthers. Killer Cam. He's going to put the S on his chest. They're going to get that up and down Broncos defense. They never stay consistent. I think Panthers turn it around with this win. They beat the Broncos, and they're at home. So,
Man,
I like the Panthers.
Cam ain't got no killer in him, man. I don't know.
I think he does it against the. I think he does. And then the worst thing that can happen, he beats Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
BC, who you got? Who's your upset special, man?
My upset special, man, I got the Bengals over the Giants, man. Cincinnati at the crib. You know, Eli, he been playing good this year, man. But, you know, he
stuck
got
it up last
Yeah, he stuck it up last game. And he got, you know, he got a couple bad games in him every year. And I think this might be one of them.
And he hadn't had that too many bad games.
Gomer Powell turns up in the playoffs.
Every
Just turn
single
up.
rip, man. It's crazy.
I got St. Louis over San Francisco.
Woo!
That's a big one.
That's a huge one.
How do they win that game?
Huh?
How do they win that game? Do they win that game passing on the 49ers, or do they win that game pounding them with Steven Jackson?
Well, they don't pound anybody with Steven Jackson because for some reason they forget they have Steven Jackson on the team.
Well, maybe because he's hurt every year.
Maybe that could probably do. Cut your hair.
No.
Try that.
Samson.
No.
He cut his hair, gonna lose his running ability.
He already lost it.
No, I think he's still a load. He just gets hurt.
Nah, it's gonna be a close
He
game.
had a run last week 5 yards out from the goal line. The safety flinched. The safety's like, boo, nah, I'm not gonna tackle this.
See, if he shave his dreads, he get lighter, he get faster. You
Man,
know, it's science.
I think it'll be a close game and probably a field goal.
That's it?
St. Louis. No, yeah, field goal's gonna win it.
So that means 49ers, Bears will be coming to see a pissed off 49ers team.
So
not good for the Bears.
So you already know what your pick is going to be for next week. There you go. Take us out of here, Lee.
Hey, man, we want to thank everybody for hanging out with us. Remember, you can watch us online at WGCI.com, or you can go to our Facebook page, Light Sports Unplugged BC, man. Thanks for stopping by. You got to come hang out with us more often,
anytime,
bro.
man.
Doors always open, especially when basketball season starts.
You got any columns coming out?
Man, I just wrote something today on NBC Chicago. That's my new thing, man. Make sure y'all follow my blog, Outside Shot. On Twitter at outside_shot. Man, just wrote something about the Bulls' disappointing loss on Saturday to the Hornets. Got Orlando coming in tomorrow, man. Can't afford to lose that one, man.
No doubt, man. So make sure y'all check for my man BC. Med, what you got going on, man? We can follow you on Twitter.
Yeah, you follow me on Twitter at Big Med. Again, when you go to WGCI.com, just click on keyword sports. Keyword sports. You can type it in and we will pop up.
Yes, sir. Good Dr. Nate Boney, can they follow you on Twitter anywhere? Or you don't do Twitter. Nate don't do Twitter.
Man, that's how you know he pimp.
Dr. Bonin don't do Twitter.
Don't
you know
do Twitter.
The hoes can blow your game on Twitter. Well, our game won't get blown. We'll be back next week, man. We'll see how these picks went. We'll see how the upset specials went. Until then, in the meantime, in between time, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Like us on Facebook, man. Look, we can't keep the show going if you all don't like us, man. And we love these beautiful studios down here at WGCI, and we want to keep using them. Don't want to have to do this out of my house. Because trust me, y'all not going to like that. Because I'm going to be in my draw.
Watching,
don't forget, buy your...
Watching Bruce.
Go ahead.
Get your Big Jam tickets November 16th. It's going down, man. And while you're out, stop by Wingstop, get you some wings.
And Miller Lite.
And Miller Lite, man. We gone. Deuces.